Hi guys, and welcome to another top 10 video. This time we are looking at the top 10 phobias out there, so let's get going. So for our first strange phobia, we've got pteronophobia. Pteronophobia is the irrational fear of being tickled. Babies that are tickled can actually develop this. It can develop into a feeling of being trapped. I don't know about you, but I actually really like to be tickled. Our number 9 is taphophobia. It's the fear of being buried alive. The fear of being buried alive is the fear of being placed in a grave while still alive as a result of being incorrectly pronounced dead. Can you imagine that? The abnormal psychopathological version of this fear is referred to as taphophobia. Before the advent of modern medicine, the fear was not entirely irrational. Throughout history, there have been numerous cases of people being accidentally buried alive. Let's move on to number 8. Number 8 is panphobia. It's the fear of everything. Panphobia, also called omniphobia, pantophobia, or panophobia, is a medical condition known as a non-specific fear. The sufferer finds themselves in a state of fear, but with actually no known target, and therefore no easy remedy. It has been described as a vague and persistent dread of some unknown evil. That doesn't sound too great. So anyway, let's move on to number 7. Our number 7 is, well, it's got one of the longest names I've ever known. Basically, it's the fear of Friday the 13th, and it's called paraskevetecatriophobia. Yep, that's what it's called. It's a fear of a Friday occurring on the 13th day of any month. It's considered to be a day of bad luck in English, German, Polish and Bulgarian and Portuguese-speaking cultures around the globe. Anyway, let's go on to number 6. Number 6 is neophobia. It's the fear of newness. Neophobia is the fear of new things or experiences. It is also called kinetophobia. In psychology, neophobia is defined as the persistent and abnormal fear of anything new. In its milder form, it can manifest as the unwillingness to try new things or break from the routine. The term is also used to describe anger, frustration, or trepidation towards new things and towards change in general. Technophobia can be seen as a specialized form of neophobia by fearing new technology. I don't know about you, but I love new things. What about Christmas? Okay, so we're halfway. This is number 5, and it's gymnophobia. No, it's not the fear of going to the gym. It's the fear of nudity. Gymnophobia is a fear or anxiety about being seen naked and or about seeing others naked, even in situations where it is socially acceptable. Gymnophobes may experience their fear of nudity before all people, or only certain people, and may regard their fear as irrational. This phobia often arises from a feeling of inadequacy, that their bodies are physically inferior, particularly due to comparison with idealized images portrayed in the media. You know what I'm on about. Anyway, on to number 4. Number 4 is ergasiophobia. It's the fear of work. Ergasiophobia can be a persistent and debilitating disorder in some people, causing significant psychological disability and dysfunction. Okay, this is our number 3, and I know a few people with this one. It's coulrophobia. Do you know what that one is? It's the fear of clowns. Coulrophobia is an abnormal or exaggerated fear of clowns. It is not uncommon among children, but it is also sometimes found in teenagers and adults as well. Sufferers sometimes acquire fear of clowns after having a bad experience with one personally, or seeing a sinister portrayal of one in the media. The weird appearance of the clowns, swollen red noses, and unnatural hair colours makes them look so mysterious and treacherous. Adults who are victims of coulrophobia know what they fear is completely irrational and illogical, but they can't escape the circumstance. Okay, on to number 2. Number 2 is the fear of youths, and it's called ephebophobia. Yep, the fear of youths. The psychological and social fear of youth. The effects of ephebophobia appear to cause damage throughout society, as an abnormal or irrational and persistent fear and or loathing of teenagers or adolescents. Okay, let's go to number 1. This one is going to make you laugh. Okay guys, we're at number 1, and this one has got to be the number 1 funniest phobia. I didn't even know this existed. I definitely don't have this one. It's called ichthyphalophobia, and it is, get ready, it's the fear of erections. Yep, it's the fear of erections. Defined as a persistent, abnormal, and unwarranted fear, each year this surprisingly common phobia causes countless people needless distress. To add insult to an already distressing condition, most fear of erection therapies take months or years, and sometimes even require the patient to be exposed repeatedly to their fear. It's known by a number of names: medorthophobia, phallophobia, ichthyphalophobia, and fear of an erect penis being the most common. The problem often significantly impacts the quality of life. You can imagine, right? It can cause panic attacks and keep people apart from loved ones and business associates. Well, thanks guys, that was our top 10 strangest phobias. I hope you enjoyed this top 10. I certainly did. Please check out our other videos, please subscribe. We've got many more videos to come. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.